Hello everyone, so today I'm gonna talk about the M41 90mm LeKpz something, which is the new tier 8 German tank. It was released in the store about a month ago and I didn't have the chance to put a video about it earlier because I sucked at it really big. If you check my stats in it, it's quite hard to do worse, and I don't know, maybe I finally understood how to play this tank, but I did quite some good games lately, especially two, and I'm going to show you those games. They are quite interesting in terms of gameplay. I think it's very representative of how to play this tank to be able to master its gameplay. So we're going to go into two games and I'm going to try to explain you how I play this tank. So the first game is on Immelsdorf map. And as you can see on the team composition, we've got a really light setup compared to the enemy team. They've got 4 heavies, we've got 1, we've got 3 mediums, 1 light, they've got 2 mediums. So the first idea is, for me at least, is to spot on the med side to see if the heavy team, the heavy tanks of the enemy team are going on the med side. So I'm going to take a spot. I like to have early information. As you can see on the minimap, a red tank, a heavy is spotting. So I'm going to check and he's going to onto the heavy side. So that's the tell that is telling me the enemy team isn't going on the med side, and I can push quite aggressively to see if there is anyone which is a bit late to the party. And as you can see, I'm not spotting anything. Our heavy is really late to move, and you can see he's going to get caught up by the enemy team. So first heavy is spotted. It's 120, a French, so autoloader. It's really good tank. And 120, it's a 100, sorry. And I can put a shot in the 120. You see, as you can see, the HE is really good. I can put shot up to 300 and something every 5 seconds, so it's really good. And as you can see, T54 did the right choice, the right thing. He turned, and I don't want to face a T54 which is hull down, so I'm going to relocate and see if I can get something out of this. As you can see, the E75 is dying, and I'm going to wait to see. Our T61 is pushing way too aggressively and he's calling for help now, but I can't help him. So I'm going to focus on the T54 that is trying to flank. Super Pershing tried to return fire, but it didn't work, but at least I put one shot into him. And you can see Tortoise, which is really slow, is finally arriving on site, and it's really good because it's got quite a good armor compared to me, and I will be able to support him. And as you can see, IS-3 is one shot. Unfortunately, I dunked my shot really bad. I'm going to see if the T54 is going on the flank. It looks like yes, he is. So I'm going to back off. I just wanted to take some kind of information, and now I can focus on the IS-3 who isn't looking at me, and I can finish him off. You can see that the Tortoise isn't really aggressive enough because he's full HP, he's got armor, and I have to do the job myself, so I take one for my trouble. But I know he's got one more which missed, and now I can focus on him. You can see he's reloading, he's trying to face me, but I'm loading HE, and now I can enjoy his really long reload. I didn't see the T54 and I lost 200 HP without necessity, but I can finish off the 5120 with really easy. As you can see, it's 3-3, but they've got one medium left, Jack Tiger full life, and I don't remember the other guys, so I'm going to try to chase the STA1, which is the most dangerous tank for the endgame, and I finally found him. Quick snapshot into him, and I'm going to wait for my team, for my allies to support me, because I don't want to get caught up in the open in 1 versus 1, 2, 3 in this tank, because it doesn't take the hits really easily, and you will see first shot doesn't pen on the STA. Don't ask me why, because my aim was really bad. Second shot goes in and he shot the tank behind me, so I can push and finish him off, and I don't hit. Unfortunately, my aim was bad again, and I can finish. No, I can't finish him, but that's okay. We are 5-3. There is the 100, which is focusing on the super Pershing, and I can put a shot into him. But as you can see, it's 5-4, but the Jack Tiger is pushing on the tortoise, so I don't want to lose too much time, and the Jack Tiger is full life as well. So I'm going to push. I don't care if I take one shot, and I don't take it, so it's perfect. And now it's only cleaning up. Unfortunately, as you can see, the tortoise is going to fall, and we are 2 versus 1, but it's a Jack Tiger. It's got very slow rotation, so I'm not really worried about him. And you can see on this game, it's not about the damage I did, which was quite good, but the mindset. I took information, but I didn't want to face the enemy I knew was better armored, with better DPM maybe, or with big alpha. So as you can see, it's a medium range tank. I don't often, at least, go to close combat. If I do, it's only to finish off tanks. So that's the way I play it, and it seems to work well for me. So we're going to go into the second game. So the second game is on Canal. You may have seen it on Skate channel, but I think it can be a good reminder on how to play this tank, and I was quite happy to record it, so I wanted to share it with you on my channel after that. So first of all, I want to spot if there is any medium going on the medium side. As you can see, we are quite outnumbered in terms of mobile tank, and I'm hoping my heavies will go to help. Dokandi, who is my platoon mate, is coming in his T-34. As you can see, we are not spotting anyone, and the heavies on the enemy side are spotted on the cap side, so that means nobody is going to be here, and I'm going to push a bit to see if there is anyone, and the T-25-2 is spotted, HE loaded, because it's got great penetration, and as you can see, it's really good. Second shot, I wanted to blind, but you can see the T-25-2 moved. So second target, it is the Pershing, so I'm not going to be quite aggressive. I don't want to go in close combat with Pershing, so I'm going to use the bush in front of me to increase my camo and hopefully take out this tank without getting any return shots. So that's what I do. I spot the Pershing, go back into the bush, and instead of rushing, I can put it in one shot. And you can see my team is in trouble on the other side, so that means with my mobility I can go around and finish off the Pershing. You remember the T-25-2 is on 300 something HP, so that's not really a problem, and I can spot the Pershing, finish him off quickly, and move on to the T-25-2 who is on 345 HP, HE loaded, and the Lover can finish him off. So that's 2-3, but you can see my team is crumbling. Dokandi is trying to help on the other side, and I spot the Tiger. So as usual, stay at mid-range, and use the gun depression to have a smaller target for the enemy. and Tiger reacts quite slowly, and I can finish him off quickly. Second one is IS5, but I don't have any shot. T44 is spotted, so I can put one, but there is a low roll, and Dokandi can finish him off. So that's 4-5. There is only the two of us, and you can see Dokandi is getting rushed by the Tiger and the ES5 and the KV. So Dokandi is going to do the thing that allowed me to win the game. No spoiler. He put a shot into the KV13, which is a medium tank and can counter my with his view range my place. So that was really good. I'm focusing on the IS5 because he's the lowest target, lowest health target, but I don't the last shot. And then I'm going back into cover. I don't want to face off a Tiger 2 with 1000 HP, an IS5 and a KV13. So I'm going to bail. I'm going to try to use my view range for my advantage because they obviously got better guns, bigger guns and bigger armor, and I don't want to face that face to face. So I'm taking the time to take a bit of distance, and as I said a bit earlier, it's a tank I don't like to play very close. I prefer medium range. So I'm going to try to brain them. I'm hoping that the KV13 is going on the other side as he saw me running, and I'm going to try to spot him, the IS5 and the Tiger 2. So Tiger 2 may be in the cap and IS5 is spotted. That's great. I can put one shot into him, go back into cover. I'm spotted unfortunately, but the target is really low and you saw that the IS5 didn't have any chance. So unfortunately, I know where the Tiger is. The KV13 may be in the somewhere our area, but I'm going to try to spot on the cap, and I spot the Tiger 2. So KV13 behind me, that's great. I took two shots from everyone, and as you can see, the cruel twist doesn't take shots very easily, and I'm half F now, and I do a bit of mistake. I thought I was safe and I wasn't, and I took a shot from the Tiger without any reason, but at least I can now finish the KV13 because Tiger 2 was reloading when I was crossing, so that there wasn't any chance for me to get hit from him. So now it's 1v1 against 1000 HP Tiger 2, and I'm one shot for him. So I'm going to try to spot him. That's what I do, but he's a bit clever on this time. He's behind the rock and I can't hit him. So I'm going to try to go around and see what I can do, but unfortunately I'm spotted. That means Tiger will be expecting me to go this way, so I'm waiting to be unspotted and going back around, hoping that the Tiger 2 will be waiting for me on the other side, but with the gun pointed on the wrong direction. So I'm going to be a bit careful, and Tiger 2 was looking on the other side. That's great, I can reset without any problem. Second shot goes in, and I'm going to not be hit. I'm going to try to bait his shot. He doesn't seem to have any shot at the moment, and he's stopping, so that means he's got an aim on me, so I'm baiting and he shot, so that allows me to put one shot into him, but I'm still one shot and he's not, so that's really quite problematic, and I'm switching to hit because I don't want to take any chances. I'm going back. The Tiger 2 is going to rush me. That's the right decision, even though I didn't do it earlier, and I'm going to do the same, making him think I'm going on the left and going on the right, trying to get to his flank or his bum. I'm putting a shot into him, he missed, so next one will be gold. I want to make sure I pen and I finish him off. So quite tricky game. At the end I did a couple of mistakes that almost costed me the game, but you can see the result was quite nice. Radley Walters, Kolobanov, Top Gun, etc, etc. But Disregarding the results, the most important thing for me is that the cruel twist, even though it's mobile, it's really fast, it's really fun, it's not a tank that can take hits very easily. If you get shot, you'll get pain, and it takes very bad the HE shot, so you have to be careful. So that's why I prefer to play it at medium range, even long range, and relocating if I don't have any shots, and preserving my HP for the late stage of the game, because with great mobility, a gun that is really good, you can finish games quite easily with it. Furthermore, if you don't have any mediums on the other side, it's a bit easier to face heavy tanks and tanks TDs. So that's my gameplay, my playstyle in the Crawl Twist. Let me know in the comments if you play it like that, if you have another way of playing it. I'm quite interested in your opinion, because as I said a bit before, it took me quite a while to understand this tank, so maybe I didn't check everything and I need to take something into account. So let me know in the comments. Hopefully you liked the video. Please put a thumbs up if you liked it, a thumbs down if you didn't, and subscribe if you haven't already. So that's it for today, and bye bye.